Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the boys track and field program at Stagg High School in Palos Hills. With me on my right, we've got the head coach, Zach Spohr, and on my left, a couple of the athletes on the team, Christoph and Jack. And we're getting a preview of a season because it's about to start very quickly with the indoor, and then very quickly after that, the outdoor season gets going. So we get a kind of a look at how the preseason training is going and what the competition looks like. So before we take a look at your season, how training is going, Coach, can you talk about what do you teach at Stagg, or what do you do at Stagg? How long have you been coaching?
Yeah, so this is my 13th year coaching and my 7th as the head coach, or 9th as the head coach at Stagg. I am division chair for Art, Social Studies, and World Languages here, and yeah, that's me.
All right, congratulations, you. I was saying, the years tend to slip by a little bit, right? 7, no, it's 9. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, congratulations. Obviously, it must be fun if it's cruising for you like that.
Yeah.
All right. How about you guys? What events do you do?
I'm Christoph Comperta. I am a jumper. I mainly do triple jump, and I run the 200 meter.
My primary event is the 3200, and my secondary events are the 1600 and the 4x800 relay.
Okay. All right. So you guys know the question that's come up, how's the preseason going? You're both facing a kind of a tough challenge. Stagg does not have an indoor facility. So, Coach, I'm going to ask you to speak to it first. I know you guys have been going for a few weeks now. How is the preseason training going, knowing that you have an indoor meet coming up, I'm going to guess in about a couple weeks here?
Yeah, first one's next week at Argo. Preseason and the early indoor season, it is tough not having the facility. We have to go in the hallways, and our team gets really spread out, so each event group is in a different wing of the school, so we don't really see a lot of each other. But at the end of the day, we do what we need to do to get ready, and we use those meets this indoor season as really kind of a training opportunity for our guys.
That is a great way to use it as a training to develop that mindset, because probably the competition or season you're most concerned about is that outdoor season, right?
Yeah, for sure. We like to have when guys are able to have success at indoor, maybe they make it to that prep top times meet. That's always great, but at the end of the day, the objective is to be ready by sectionals.
Yeah. There was Grant Fisher recently at the New Balance Grand Prix invite said almost the exact same thing. He was a world-class runner, but he uses the indoor to get ready for his outdoor season.
Yeah,
you know.
Right.
So how about you guys? How do you feel about where you're at for your training, knowing that first invite's coming up pretty quick?
You know, it's hard not being able to jump into a pit until we get to the actual meet, but since freshman year, I always made it work, and I always feel very confident in how I jump and how I feel and everything, and I'm happy with the resources I have at Stagg.
Good. That's a great answer. We're going to make it work no matter what it is, right? Jack, how about for you?
I'm really excited to going in the first meet. My winter training's been it's been really good, and I'm just excited to compete again.
So you've been dealing with the outside weather, but in some regards probably a little bit, more prepared, even though maybe running the indoor, because that's a tight track, right? How do you like running on an indoor track?
Honestly, I really like it because there's no wind.
That's going to be the big plus. Smaller track, tighter circles, but no weather to deal with, right? Yeah, I hear you on that one. All right. How about for everybody here, how do you feel about the season coming up, and then are there certain meets or invites you especially look forward to?
Yeah, there's always a level of excitement when you're starting a new year. We have a pretty young group, I would say, outside of the distance crew. So, learning who these guys are and where they're going to end the years, it's always an exciting kind of time for us. And in terms of big meets, like we're going to Revis's new track indoor, and so I'm excited to see that facility. And then our outdoor meets, it's always fun when we get to compete with our girls team. So we have our home invite is converted to a co-ed meet, and then we go to Naperville, which is a co-ed meet, and then we also just have some big meets throughout that we're excited about.
Well, good. I'll tell you up front, I'm as a track coach also, I'm looking forward to that one. We haven't been to it, and that'll be a nice new experience for us, so one to look forward to. How about for you guys? Are there certain meets you look forward to because who you get to compete against or run against, or like Coach said, Revis, that beautiful new facility they have, places you look forward to going to?
You know, I'm really happy that Coach Spohr gave us all the opportunities with all the meets we have, and I'm excited for all of them. I'm really excited for the Revis Co-ed invite. Their new track seems really interesting to me, and it will be the first indoor co-ed invite I ever ran.
Good luck. I like that he wants them all.
Yeah.
Right? Bring all of them. Jack, how about for you?
So I got my eyes on 4 big meets. So the first one would be Batavia Distance Madness. So that's invitational that you do have to qualify for, and it's distance events only. And then Indoor State. And then for the outdoor season, Sandburg has an elite mile race. So I'm really excited for that. And then also Outdoor State.
Sounds like you have some big targets on your list here. They're big events to look forward, and that Sandburg typically is the race of the season for the 1600. That is an awesome race. Last year it was amazing. Good luck in those guys. I hope you have great season competition. Turn away from track for just a second. Do you do any other club sports or activities at Stagg?
I did football and wrestling for 2 years. Now I do a whole bunch of different clubs. I am in band, mathletes, science club. I'm also in Charger Nation, and I am enrolled in the NHS.
Wow, and you do have time to go to school too, right? Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on. Jack, how about for you?
I'm not involved with much at Stagg, but I like to golf in my free time.
So that's your relaxation, recharge kind of thing, golfing. What's your handicap?
I don't know. I usually shoot around 90.
Okay, well that's good. That's good to have that other activity and be still good.
Not to sell himself short either. He's a state qualifying cross country runner too.
All right, so he's humble too. On top of that, all right. And I know. Let's see, Christoph, you're a junior. I'll ask you if you want to try and answer. Jack first, or you're both juniors, right? Do you think about post high school yet? Like what you might do after high school? I mean, try and enjoy the next year and a half. But any thoughts yet?
I was hoping to get ready for college. I want to be an engineer major, that's for sure. Maybe even get a track scholarship. So.
All right, good luck. Great career path.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to college career, and I would like to run in college for sure.
All right, good. So track is still in the future, or cross country, or both maybe. All right. And then final question for everybody now is, we've got the indoor season going on nationally, internationally. We had the Olympics this last summer, okay? And I'm going to guess that you guys spend a little time watching some of the competition on TV. So can you share, was there a special race or an athlete you really enjoyed watching compete, and maybe what you liked about that athlete or that competition? Coach, you want to go first?
Sure, yeah. I think the sprinters, Sha'Carri Richardson during the Olympics and the Noah Lyles on the the men's side, for Sha'Carri Richardson, just the bounce back after the previous year's Olympics, and then Noah Lyles coming out of nowhere, seemingly, even though he didn't really. And then also just the fun drama that he's stirred up with Tariq Hill in the NFL. So
You saw the thing he held up at the grip.
I sure did. Yeah.
But it does add that extra element of excitement and energy around the thing.
Yeah, whenever you get people watching track, no matter how you get the viewers, it's good for the sport.
Yeah, it is exciting, especially when you have human beings performing at such an extraordinary level, right? How about for you guys? A special, indoor or Olympic moment for you?
I saw a lot of the triple jumpers, and it's really amazing what they do. I think triple jump is one of the most entertaining events because it's amazing how they can just move their body, how they can stay balanced, how can they stay positioned and everything while just maintaining a whole bunch of speed and power and just throwing it on the same leg that they just jumped on.
That is a great description of the triple jump. There's an element of acrobatic to it, right? But at the same time, the speed, the power of it, isn't amazing? Yeah. Jack, how about for you?
So I mainly, my 2 favorite events from the Olympics were the 1500 and the 5K. So the 1500 was really cool to see Cole Hocker in first and also Yara Nagus in third. So 2 Americans on the podium, and it was a great race. And then also I really liked watching Graham Blanks in the 5K. He was a fun guy to watch in his college races, and it was really cool to see him in the Olympics.
Yeah. Those are some great races you mentioned. And the Hocker's 50, they're all great, but the Hocker 1500 was, absolutely amazing.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty special. Final question for everybody. What do you like best about, being a track athlete or coaching track at Stagg, Coach?
To me, it's the individual growth you see from each athlete. Like I used to coach football, and it's fun if your team has success. But with track, you get to see that individual growth over the years, and it's really cool just with how much data there is available for kids to monitor their progress.
Yeah, that is you're right, a very unique quality to track, and whatever their skill level or ability level, to watch the growth and development. That is, one of the best parts of the sport, I think, for sure. How about for you, Christoph? What do you like best about track?
I think about how the bonding and the teammates and everything make everything so much better. I think it's really amazing that someone can run 3,200 in a day and someone can run 60. It's really interesting to see that because the team bond that we always build, especially when we place at meets, we win invitationals, it's always great to see that.
I would say a lot of special qualities too. You're right, the diversity of competitions, and then the way you guys all still come together like that. Jack, how about for you?
So I do love the team bonding as well, but my favorite part about being a track athlete has to be the delayed gratification. So like over the winter, I mean, I put in about 500 miles, and you don't see any results until those meets. So when you do well at a meet and you see all the work, like you know that all the work was worth it. That's just the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, I really admire his recognition of the delayed gratification. Working now for something that you get to enjoy the fruits of, or the reward later. Yeah, it's a great mindset for an athlete, especially a distance runner. Well, Coach, good luck. Gentlemen, good luck this year. I hope you guys have a great season and a lot of success, and make a run at that IHSA tourney at the end. All right? I'm Dave Worsley. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the boys track and field program at Stagg High School. We've been talking with head coach Zach Spoor, Christoph, and Jack, athletes on the team. Thank you for watching.